Okay, so the curve C of equation y equals to 2x plus 3 can be written as y equals to a plus b over x plus 1. So find the values of a and b. So I mean, one way to go about doing this is simply to apply a long division. So you know that this is an improper fraction. I can take 2x plus 3 divided by x plus 1. Okay, and this basically gives me 2 at the top minus 2x plus 2. So 3, 2x and 2x cancel off, 3 minus 2 give me 1. So I'll write this as a quotient plus remainder over divisor. Okay, also must remember the format is I write down quotient plus the remainder over the divisor. Alright, so this is just quotient. Quotient basically is 2 plus a remainder 1 over the divisor, x plus 1. And from here, you can see that if I compare it to this, right, a is equals to 2 and b is equals to 1. Okay, so that will be for part 1. Part 2, sketch the curve, stating clearly the exact coordinates of all x-intercepts and equation of asymptotes. Okay, so I sketch the curve. Okay, so remember I told you a lot of things before about sketching curve. That is, you must indicate the stationary point as well as the intercept, and the it's important to draw the stationary points. So remember, you must have the stationary points of the curve. You must have the intercepts, the x-intercepts. You must have the asymptote. Okay, you can also call it SIA. You must remember to label the graph and write down the origin. Okay, and remember asymptote must put dotted line. Okay, how? So with all this in mind, alright, first one, you know that basically the idea of giving you the equation in this format is so that you can actually recognize that, you know, based on what I've told you in the lecture, this gives you the horizontal asymptote, right? This one gives you the horizontal asymptote, right? Because you know that the y value, because this, if this is equals to y, right, the idea is that this will never be, y can never be equals to 2, because this is never 0, so y will never be 2. So remember that for the graph, we must always, asymptotes are not part of the graph, so you must always draw a dotted line. Okay, and x plus 1 is over here. Alright, so x equals to -1, that will also be the vertical asymptote. Okay, alright, so what I need to do next, just use the graph, use the GC you need to. Alright, sketch and draw the graph. So make sure that when you draw, it's always very close and shows behavior towards the asymptote. Alright, shows very close, not touching, sorry, it shouldn't be touching. Alright, should be touching, so a slight cough in there. Okay, no heavy lines towards the graph. Okay, label your graph. Now this is y equals to 2 plus 1 over x plus 1. Alright, label the origin. Label the intercepts. Now the intercepts you should be able to find 0, 3. Right, this is done by you. -3 over 2, 0. Okay, and this will be the equation of a graph. And you are done with question 1. You have labeled the intercepts as well as the asymptotes. Right, so 1 mark is actually given for the the marks are actually given for getting the intercepts as well as the asymptotes right, as well as the shape of the graph.